Well, hello and welcome back to yet another incredible video. And you probably guessed it, but this is my monthly collab with the Fab Five. And this month we were tasked with creating farmhouse rustic decor. And then we also had to use clothespins. Now, those of you who are my usuals will be like, that's not her style. And no, it is not. But we move and we do what we do. And I think these came out pretty good. So let's jump into it. I am starting off with one of these trays. I see them all the time. I don't know what they're for. Is it for tic-tac-toe? Let me know in the comments if you know. But anyway, I picked this one up from Hobby Lobby and it had chickens and eggs in it and I thought it was too dang cute. So this DIY is gonna move pretty quick. I'm gonna grab out a chicken and 3 eggs. And then you will see me grab a piece of scrap wood that I had laying around and that was stained using Waverly Antique Wax. After that, I'm just going to place my chicken and my eggs down on top of my wood piece. And what I'm going for is a little scene, like the chicken is running after the eggs, if that makes sense, or running after an egg that's rolling. So I don't know if I captured that, but I'm going to let you guys watch as I attempt to do that. So I thought this was cute and it was so quick and easy to put together. And of course I had to add a little bit of distressing because Donna, the Creole crafter who is the host of this collab, would not have been okay if I hadn't distressed at least a few items. And I think I wind up distressing all of them in this video. So for this next one, I am starting out with one of those charger plates from the Dollar Tree. I used this for some other thing, so I had already spray painted it white and done like a little distressing with Waverly Antique Wax, but other than that, she's just a charger plate from the Dollar Tree. I'm having to like really throw these Hail Marys because again, farmhouse rustic is not my style. So I'm having to really kind of dig into my bag, if you will, and try to think of things that I have seen. So that's kind of what this DIY is. I take a ruler and I make some intersecting lines to make kind of a little cross, and then I do the north, south, west, east scenario because I think I've seen that. This is hilarious. I think I've seen that somewhere at some point. And I think I lay it down first with pencil and then come back through with a Sharpie just so that it kind of looks defined. And then I have these beautiful transfers. You guys know I've been loving the transfers from Temu. And I go ahead and lay one of those farmhouse transfers down in each quadrant, if you will. And then I come through and just do a lot of different distressing to try to make the plate look kind of old. And that's pretty much it. And I think I nailed it. I think this is something I've seen at Farmhouse, but I don't know. You guys let me know when you see the reveal here. So I think this came out cute, right? I think so. I think this came out like something farmhouse. But again, you guys let me know in the comments if I nailed it. Okay, well, this month's collab is being hosted by none other than Donna, the Creole Crafter, and she is great at farmhouse, rustic, modern, and pretty much everything I've seen her do. The other sisters that I am crafting with are Melinda from Ivy Dolled, and you know her because she's bringing the sass, the best styling you've ever seen, and fire arrangements. Joy from Joyful Designs, pulling together creative crafts, using her jute, doing trash to treasures. And of course, Kay from At Home with Kay, and she is bringing girly chic, that's right, I've coined it, as well as her ability to reproduce realistic looking foods. So these ladies are all incredible at what they do and totally worth watching. Make sure to head over and see what they've put together this month. Okay, so for this next DIY, I'm starting off with one of those signs from the Dollar Tree. We all grabbed them. It had the recipe for like apple cider on it and the wood block at the top and the bottom. I went outside, spray painted it black. You will also see me with a variety of letters and numbers, and I need those all because I'm spelling out a phrase. And the phrase for me is day-old bread for $5.75. And I know what you guys might be thinking, right? But keep in mind that these loaves are artisanal loaves from upstate New York, okay, the peninsula. And anyway, this is just my play off of, farmhouse fresh eggs nonsense. I'm like, okay, well, fresh eggs. Well, we got some day-old bread today. So anywho, you will see me put my letters down, and then I will come across the sign with kind of a chalk paint that I had created. And then you'll see me pull those letters up to reveal our words. I did get some bleed through, so I come through and kind of do a little touch up to fix that. And then I also distress the sign because it's necessary for farmhouse. And then I will also add down a couple more of those beautiful Temu farmhouse transfers that I have. And you guys will watch as this comes together. And oh my goodness, was I about to forget. So the curveball that Donna threw us was that we had to use clothespins. And I'm like, what in the hot world? Okay, sure. So I bought these like fancy vintage clothespins from Michael's. And you will see these at some point in this clip. And I paint those white with that same chalk paint. And then I add those to the wood part on the top and bottom of my sign. Now I just threw a lot of information at you guys, but just watch as it comes together. And if you have questions, as always, just place them in the comments. So I think this one might be my favorite. Why? Because it's quirky and it's cute and it's my way of doing farmhouse. So I don't know, but you guys let me know in the comments which one of these farmhouse rustic DIYs you liked, and then also let me know if I nailed it. Are these farmhouse? Are these rustic? I don't know. Put them in the comments. Well, as always, I thank you guys so much for taking time out to watch this video. If you are coming over from one of the other ladies' channels, I appreciate you and I hope that you will choose to subscribe. Also, if you're watching this video, make sure to check out the playlist so that you can see what everybody else did. And of course, as always, we invite you to come back, hang out, and be okay with us.